Hey, what's up? It's Alex. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything that you need to make a podcast all in one place. So download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Hi everyone, it's me, Justin Long. I just want to take this time to talk to you about something that's really important to me. I know that you know who I am. Everyone knows who Justin Long is, but no one can say one thing that they know me from. No one knows a single thing I've been in. I've been in a lot of shit. I don't know what the deal is. I worked really hard to be known by everyone, only for them to not be able to name a single one of my works. Come on, I was in Accepted, the college movie. New Girl, I know you guys have seen that. I was the love interest on that show. And then there's Alvin and the Chipmunks. I was Alvin for 4 movies. Alvin and the fucking Chipmunks. Why do I even need to say this? I know you took your kids to Chipwrecked. Stop lying. So you don't stay for the credits to find out who was the wonderful talent who played that talking chipmunk? What the hell's wrong with you? I've been in things. Seriously. Stop acting like you don't know that. Hello, I'm Morgan Freeman. Justin Long is a great actor who deserves credit for the things he's done. One donation of 8 minutes of your time, staying for a single end credits of a Chipmunks movie, will help you realize that Justin Long was indeed in it. And you'll be like, oh, nice. Now I know something he's been in. Please, remember Justin Long. He's honestly a great dude, and I don't understand why people don't know what he's been in. I'm Justin Long, and come on, man, you know me. Ladies and gentlemen, the Short News Podcast with your host, Alex Mador. Hello. I'm sorry I'm late. I'm so sorry I'm late. There's a vet appointment today that the cat was having butt problems again. And you know how that is when cats have butt problems, or maybe you don't. Maybe you don't at all. And I'm just talking out of my ass. Susie, why are you sitting on my laptop immediately when I start the podcast? Why are you doing that? So anyways, welcome to the Short News Podcast. If this episode sounds a little bit different, I'm using new equipment. I'm trying something new and hoping that it turns out all right. I've had this equipment for a while. I've just been afraid of setting it all up and fucking something up. But here we are, using it, trying it out, getting acquainted with it, living our lives. Anyways, what is on the agenda for today? Let's get a quick weather report here from our correspondent Alex Mador, who is also me. All right, Alex, I'm sitting here in the same spot I've been for the last 10 months. But here's the thing, now it's cold in here. And I've switched to long sleeves. Back to you. Thanks, Alex. Really, really diverse cast of characters over here. I've been trying to get the missus onto the show ever since the whole show started last year, but she won't do it. she hates public speaking so much it really really freaks her out, and I don't think she wants to be a public person or put herself in a position where everything she says is on record, which I understand. The heebie-jeebies are a real thing, and you have to get over that speed bump there before you can really say whatever you want, you know? And I'm still kind of in that. For example, this thing I'm about to apologize for because I'm being proactive before people realize exactly what I said. I've been looking at the analytics, and a lot of people in the last couple of weeks have been listening to an older episode that I titled Pirates of the Republican Party. I assume that you know why. If you don't, I teased Dan Crenshaw, who turns out to be a decorated war hero, about having an eye patch, and I make like a Pirates of the Caribbean joke at his expense. And listen, it was an easy shot. Do I apologize? Kind of. I apologize if it made you feel bad. It's a joke, and if you're a politician, I'm going to say controversial like shit about you because you're saying controversial conservative bullshit. You're gonna get flamed a little by assholes like me who are gonna say some petty shit. So do I apologize for saying it? No. And I'm not going to ask for forgiveness either. I'm not on SNL. Dan Crenshaw and anyone else can go ahead and tease me for having PTSD from extensive child abuse. Go ahead. I welcome it. I make fun of myself all the time for shit like that. Anyways, so yeah, no apologies here. I'm pulling a Kevin Hart. I got a lot of apologies to make, but I ain't gonna make them. I'm retired, but I'm coming back out of retirement. It's like every action movie ever. Anyways, let's do a segue here. Let's just pretend there was a decent segue here. The holidays are coming up, people. That means companies want you to buy their shit in the spirit of capitalism. So, what do? Well, you are lucky because welcome to Alex's holiday shopping list. Here are my suggestions for how to waste your money this year. Number 1, air fryer. Get yourself and everyone you know an air fryer. Anyone could use one. It's super easy. It's healthier and safer than a real fryer. Have you seen those videos of people deep frying turkeys outside and starting like a fucking forest fire? Burning down like their whole home state? Yeah, this is safer. Air frying, you can literally put anything in that thing. And there may be maybe $80 for a decent one. And it's the new trend. I make my vegan chicken nuggets in the air fryer all the time. It's the easiest cooking process ever. Like, this shit is the future. So that's number 1 on my list there. The one that I have, if you want to be cool like me. No, don't get the same one as me, cuz I'll feel bad if it explodes or something. But it's called a Go Wise. And they sell them on Amazon. They're a good brand. I haven't had any problems so far. You add the food, you add a little oil, you start the fryer, shake it up halfway through, and then finish that shit up another half, and then you're done. And then you got delicious food. And you don't get as fat because it's an air fryer. So there you go. That is number 1. That's what you gotta do for all your culinary needs, which, we all gotta eat, right? I would say number 2 is the new iPhone, but that costs so much money. But if you're going to splurge, I would suggest trading in your old phone. Don't be one of those people who saves your old fucking phones like you live in some old technology museum. Like, dude, old technology literally depresses me. It's like, how are you doing shit like this for so long? and not the current way we do shit now. Like, have you ever seen the way people used to type their essays before Microsoft Word? They would they would type it out on the typewriter, and if they fucked something up, they would literally have to cut it out from the paper and paste some new shit in there. Cut and paste. That's where that comes from. And it was a fucking arts and crafts project to write an essay. And that depresses me, cuz it's like I don't like this, like the way we do it now. Now, I don't know where we're coming from with all this new technology. But yeah, no, trade-ins are great. And that's how I got my computer. Speaking of computers, next on the list, the new MacBooks with M1 chips are out, and those are apparently extremely powerful compared to previous models. I got my MacBook Air months before they announced these new ones, and dude, I'm so mad at myself. I should have waited maybe 3 months, but I couldn't. My computer had been busted for months, and I couldn't record this podcast or do homework on it, so I got this MacBook Air, and here we are. But yeah, that M1 chip is supposed to be crazy. Now that Apple uses their own processors, Apple Silicon, and they don't use Intel. I mean, we'll see how that goes for the long run. I'm sure they've got all their shit figured out. But don't get me wrong, my MacBook Air is great at what it needs to do. I can even make music from it without serious strain to the computer. I'm not sure if the Pro models are even necessary for everyone, unless you're a serious video editor and need the power of the power for, what is it, rendering? Yeah, rendering images. Then I understand the need for a Pro model, but that's not in price range for a lot of people. And Apple makes it seem necessary to have the Pro model and not just have the normal Air, which the Air does a great job. It's a great computer and it's super portable. It's pretty durable, I think. The battery life is good. I like it. I don't really have many complaints. The keyboard on it feels so right. They finally got keyboards right after 4 years of fucking them up. My keys would get stuck in place, and I wouldn't be able to type essays. Apple first told me when I took it in, they were like, oh, you're typing too hard. But then they got class action sued, not by me, don't worry, and had to replace all these defective keyboards for free, but they replaced them with more defective keyboards. So it was a disaster, and my MacBook Pro is one of those defective models, and I had to live with that for the majority of my college career, potentially allowing me an excuse for my poor grades at my old school. No, it doesn't, but it didn't make it easier. When the Q key, when you're QAnon and you can't type Q, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. My only complaint about Macs is if they're going to completely use USB-C, please give us a USB-C dongle, a USB dongle in the package with the computer, because no one has completely been able to switch all of their devices to be completely USB Type-C. You're sending people home from the store with a product which is incompatible with their other products unless they happen to spend the $80 extra to buy a separate dongle. So they get home and realize, oh shit, I can't do anything with any of my shit, and drive back to the store. That costs gas money. Then pay the $80 for a dongle with a single USB 3 slot, drive home, so that's more gas money. So then the whole second shopping trip there is coming to around $100 if you factor in the driving, the gas money, and let's say you stop for food, then it's even more. And then at this point, you're forgetting that you already dropped $1,300 on a brand new computer, had to spend an extra $100 in order to use your new $1,300 computer with one single device. Now you finally have a finished product. The whole experience is frustrating, and you can't help but feel like they screwed you over a little bit. For example, I can't charge my phone while I charge my Juul. on with my computer. And you're probably just saying, oh, well, maybe you need to just quit juuling. And listen, I tried that the other day, and it didn't work. I woke up at 3 a.m., tweaking and calling in a Grubhub order of Juul Pods while trembling and sweating. That's a whole different story. I don't know how I'm going to stop that, but the point is they kind of screw people over with this whole dongle situation. And the new iPhone doesn't come with the charging brick. It comes with a USB Type-C charging cable, which is fine if you have a Mac with Type-C, but if you have a Windows computer with old USB, then you're screwed. And you have the old charging brick if you have an old iPhone, and that's old USB, so that's not Type-C either. So you have to spend the extra money on a new charging brick. So there's that whole situation there. I don't think it comes with headphones either. They want you to buy AirPods. But, maybe AirPods are on sale. Also, if you're a college student, they give you a small discount. Same with if you're a teacher, like an educator of some sort. They give you a discount as well. Just just some things to keep in mind when you're doing your shopping. Yeah, I'm trying to think. What's another? Oh, yeah. So another cool thing to think about getting that won't break the bank as bad as you think it would is a mini projector. Not super mini. These medium-sized 1080p HDMI projectors they sell on Amazon for $150. They're really cool. We have one and we use it every night to watch TV. We barely even use our TV anymore. You just have this big screen on your wall, and some of them have Wi-Fi, so you can AirPlay media to them from your phone or laptop. There's a ton of different models. Just check out the options online. You'll find one that fits your needs and budget. In college, I was able to get an okay projector, really small one, for maybe 50 or 60 bucks. It wasn't great, but it was definitely good for the price of it, and it lasted a good while, a good few years. Another thing that's good to get for someone, I just did this for my brother's birthday, is a USB microphone, like a USB condenser microphone, because they can use that for so many different things. Maybe they make music or want to start a podcast, do some voice acting, freelancing, talk with friends over Discord, stream on Twitch. It works for a lot of things. So that's definitely a good buy and opens up a world of possibilities for anyone you get it for. People are going to shit on me for this, but the mic that I mostly use is a Blue Yeti, which seriously isn't that bad after you play with the settings, like way too much. And you have to know how to edit sound really well after recording. There's lots of downsides to the mic I have, and upgrades will be coming soon to this show, possibly after the holidays. We'll see. I don't have a great studio setup. Like, I have an audio interface and an XLR mic for it, but I don't use it very often. I'm using it now. Because I thought it was incompatible with my computer, but no, I got it to work. But they don't even make this audio interface anymore. They don't support it. It's just not a thing. It's the PreSonus Audio Box USB 96. I hope it's not from 96. That'd be why it's discontinued. Anyways, so it's an old interface. I was cheap. I didn't buy a Focusrite like I should have. Now I know. But if we're going back to USB microphones, if you don't want to deal with the whole interface, and you're just one person, because you need, for more than one person on a podcast, you need multiple microphones and an audio interface. You can't plug in multiple USB microphones to one computer. Doesn't work, confuses the computer. You'll just fuck shit up. It won't happen. So if you're a one-person podcast or you're just one person recording one thing, a good USB mic that's $250 on Amazon is by the company Shure, Shure. They make a really good USB mic. And I really want it because it's good at isolating and capturing voice instead of capturing every single sound in the room like my Blue Yeti does. So yeah, if you want a good microphone or want to get one for someone you care about, they will love you for getting them a Shure microphone. I would love you forever. Then we got the gamers. Most likely buying someone a whole gaming PC is out of the running, out of the question, especially this year. So why not get accessories? Every PC gamer needs a decent mouse, and the best deal on a gaming mouse is the Razer Death Adder. For $50 if you buy it at Target, $69.99 if you get it at Best Buy. But it's worth it. The clicks feel so perfect and precise, and it's accurate. It's good. It's a good mouse. You'll want one for yourself, even if you don't game. I think it's the best mouse to have just in general. I have one. And speaking of gaming, let's talk about games. The game to get someone right now, I would say, is Call of Duty, Black Ops Cold War. Where's my phone? Cause it's interfering with the audio here. What we got? What do we got going on here? Yeah, so Black Ops Cold War. I did a little review of it a few episodes ago. Decent game. I've enjoyed it for many, many hours. I've already prestiged. That's how much I play it. It's a lot of fun, but another good game that is most likely on sale because it's been 2 years is Just Cause 4. You get to fly around in a whole open world island with a grappling wrist gun and and a wingsuit with some crazy gadgets that let you do creatively terrible things to the soldiers of the dictatorship that run the island as you overthrow them and free the island section by section. Honestly, I would suggest that game more than I would suggest Call of Duty. It's cheaper too. Sometimes there's too many MAGA people in the lobbies of Black Ops Cold War. It just ruins the fun. But hey, it's a military propaganda game. You're bound to have endless amounts of MAGA tools. It's just gonna happen. What are you gonna do, right? As my grandmother would say, "Oh, what are you gonna do, Alex? What are you gonna do?" She's not dead, by the way. She's alive. I don't know why I'm saying that like my grandmother used to say. And she probably still says it. I haven't talked to her in a while. Okay, I've got one more for you. One more product. It's not like a physical product. It's a membership. So you get someone or yourself a subscription to Apple One, which is the subscription-based package which has all of Apple's services, including music, TV, News Plus, and arcade, and also comes with iCloud storage, depending on which package you buy. And you save money as opposed to buying all of the services at Apple, or paying for all of the services separately. It's all in one package and you pay less for more. So there you go. That's my holiday list of cool things to buy for people or for yourself. Last year I got really good gifts for everyone. This year I don't know what I'm going to do because it's the pandemic and money is tight. I hope no one's expecting anything big from me because it's not happening. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's just not happening. Okay, so I know I was really mean to Mayor de Blasio last episode, I'll admit that. But I don't take any of that shit back, actually. I'm going to take it a step further and peel back the BS to show you some of the corruption underneath. So de Blasio here, he puts his wife in charge of instituting a new mental health program that would be accessible for all the people of New York to get help, such as therapy, which everybody needs. Really good, right? You would think, but That was years ago, and no one has gotten any sort of help from the city. People are still mentally ill and going untreated and hurting themselves, but the budget, the money, the $850 million that went towards this, almost $1 billion that was supposed to go towards developing that program, gone. No one's seen it. There is no mental health program. It's not coming. It hasn't been coming. It's been 5 years. Nothing has come of it. So then that begs the question, where did the money go? That was money taken from the hardworking taxpayers of the city, a city that charges pretty high taxes to live in. Money that was to be used to improve the lives of everyone who pays said taxes. Mental health is important for quality of life. Everyone needs a therapist. I support that 100%, but no one's getting any therapists. There's no program in place right now. He and his wife took the money and ran. They stole from us. Look it up. Thrive NYC, one word. This was a program that started back in 2015. No one saw shit come out of it. And like I said, New Yorkers are still not in good mental spaces. I would be one of those people if it weren't for insurance. I'm lucky. Not everyone else is. Without therapy, I'd probably be addicted to drugs still, maybe even dead. Now think about all the people that are currently in that position with no way out, where a program like this that was promised to them would benefit them, and they don't have it. And if de Blasio and his wife didn't steal that money, those people would be getting help for their problems right now. It's de Blasio. He's turning the pollen on me. But they're not doing anything. They're not getting help. They're getting into trouble, going to jail, ODing, or killing themselves while the mayor sits in a mansion and chills. Like people aren't suffering in this city or something. Thrive NYC won't publicize its numbers or even the goals that it's supposed to reach. They haven't spelled any of that out, and it's time to hold these people accountable for their crookery and show New Yorkers how they're being completely fucked over by the people who are supposed to have their backs. How do you like that, de Blasio? You're killing teachers and stealing from the mentally ill? That's a great look for you. Good thing you weren't ever thinking of running for president, because everyone might hate you. Oh, wait, that's already happened. The whole country hated you when you ran for president. Were you like the first to drop out, even before Elizabeth Warren? And I stuck to my word here. Every episode, I'm going to talk about one fucked up thing that de Blasio's done to screw over New York City. One new thing. I'm sick of being lied to. I'm sick of people being used and scammed and hurt by this administration. What am I trying to accomplish here? Change. Somehow. Personally, I would love for the mayor and Chancellor Carranza to both step down from their positions and give them to people who are more responsible and caring when it comes to human life. So, when you see people tweeting at the mayor, "Where's the money, DeBozo?" Now you know exactly why they're asking that. Because they won't release the numbers for where the money in Thrive NYC goes when Thrive NYC isn't doing anything for anyone at all. Mental health isn't a joke. It isn't a fucking game. That guy's a fool. He's the worst mayor we've ever had, and now here come the personal jabs, or just one. He tries to be funny during serious issues, and he's not fucking funny at all. Dude, just do your fucking job and stop trying to be Jim Gaffigan, because you're not even close. So I got that over with. That's good. De Blasio's been roasted once again. What should we do now? Conspiracies? No. I was looking at those all day, and all they are is things going against vaccinating and against the election results. And listen, I question everything. You know that, but I don't want to entertain that stuff because it's disturbing, and I don't think we need to be the Alex Mador experience over here. I'm not Joe Rogan. So what I enjoy doing on this show, if you're new here, is looking at really cringy people on the internet But since this is an audio-only podcast for now, I find cringy things that people have said and react to them and roast them a little bit. So I found a bunch of cringe, and we can go over that now. Let's do it. How about it? Where's my browser? r/cringe. I'll go into... I saved a bunch of these because they're great. Okay, so... Addison Rae makes fans wait for selfie. Joyful noise while praying. Here we go.
For you, we'll be glad to. Let's bow our hearts for prayer. Heavenly Father, thank you, Lord Jesus, for the... Oh God, because joy has come into the world. Thank you, Lord, for the joy that the Savior brought.
I mean, that was all right.
Puka shell necklaces will always be...
Oh, my computer's crapping out here. We gotta close some tabs. I gotta close some tabs, bro. Here.
This is
David Sex Solar, age 21, Smithtown, New York.
third year.
Third year.
I was on 2 years in a row.
Mm-hmm.
And the first season, I got very close, almost to Vegas. I did very good.
Oh my God, what was it, like a half jumping jack? And that was his talent? That was his America's Got Talent moment right there? Wow. Wow, great job, man.
And you're back for more. Why?
He won't answer the question.
And cue music.
The first season, I got very close, almost to Vegas. I did very good.
Humping the air.
Did very well.
I don't know what you want.
I want to be a dancer.
You will not be a dancer on this planet.
I want to be a dancer.
I'm not sure you should be allowed out by yourself.
Oh, mercy.
Sex is back.
From last year to this year, there's been no growth.
Oh.
This really is a joke. There is no dancing going on up there.
My fans believe in me. My fans believe I'm sexy. My fans think...
Who are your fans? I want fans like that. My fans don't think I'm sexy. They're like, you have a big-ass forehead. And I'm like, thanks a lot. Thanks, guys. I appreciate the support.
My moves are sexy.
You've been doing this for 3 years, David. Do you really want to continue like this for the rest?
David, what are you doing? Why do you keep doing this to our eyes, David? You are horrifying me. You see those children back there crying? Those are my children. I will never let you near them, ever, in your entire life. You are a horrible, horrible human being, and I hope you dance off a bridge.
Rest of your life.
I'm a dancer. I'm dancing right now.
No, so
here
you're not.
On this
You're moving.
planet California.
I think he's on drugs. That sounds like drugs. On planet California. Oh my God.
Thank you.
What the hell? What the fuck? How to hold conversations with women.
Do you have OCD or would you rather have like ADD? It seems like you may have possibly both of them.
No, I don't have either one.
Well, which one would you choose?
I wouldn't.
I mean, you wouldn't choose one.
I just don't want to.
I mean, are you scared?
If you could have one crippling mental illness, what would it be? That's a great pickup line. This dude has obviously has a lot of experience getting rejected.
Of having one, or is that like
No, I just.
it's a hypothetical situation. I mean, is
Right.
that really that hard for you to imagine which one you would rather have? What is your name?
Jennifer.
Would you rather OD on heroin or fentanyl? What is it called? Fentanyl? Well, yeah, would you rather OD on heroin or fentanyl? Your choice. Your choice. It's like some girl you just met. That's the first thing you say to her. I'm sorry, what? What? Why would you ask me that? My cousin died of fentanyl. That's not nice. Get away from me. And then she tells all her friends that you said that and how much of an ass you are, and then you lost. And then it's over. Done.
You're not going to shake my hand? Are you scared? Like, do you think am I that
I
heinous
think you're
looking?
a creep. Yeah.
But you're not running away. You're sitting there.
Well, I'm being paid to sit here.
You're being forced to.
Yeah.
That's what all women say to me, is they're being paid to sit next to me.
Right.
So, I mean, what time is it?
I don't have a watch.
What's your favorite restaurant? What do you like to eat?
She doesn't want to tell him because she doesn't want to like go there next Wednesday, and then she shows up and the dude's like waiting for her with a table. Like, I know this is your favorite restaurant. Will you shake my hand now?
Where are you from?
Where are you from? What's your star sign? What do you eat? Where's your favorite restaurant? What's your address? What apartment number?
Are you guys learning anything?
No. Is that pure sarcasm? Are you going to answer one of the questions or not?
I don't know.
It's like 500 questions.
No, I don't have to.
You don't have to.
You don't have to.
Was she engaged? Yes or no? Yeah. Was she smiling? Yes or no?
No.
Was she completely comfortable? Yes or no? No.
We break into
Okay, this is a preacher that thinks demons are rigging the election. And these are the same people that are on the Reddit conspiracy sub. Which is why we don't talk about that subreddit anymore. I've been accused of being a sock puppet account. It's like, dude, what? No, I'm me, dude.
every demonic confederacy against the election, against America, against that who you have declared to be in the White House. We break it up in the name of Jesus. For I hear the sound of victory. 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 Angels are being dispatched right now. For angels have even been dispatched from Africa right now. Africa right now. Africa right now. From Africa right now. From South America. They're coming here. They're coming here. They're coming here. They're coming here. From Africa. From South America. Angelic forces. Angelic reinforcement. Angelic reinforcement. Angelic reinforcement. Strike and 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 strike until you have victory. Victory, 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 victory.
Just doing ad-libs in the background. Rainbow.
You mentioned in a Danish
Wait,
film
what
magazine
is this? What is this?
also about
Film director's joke isn't received well during a panel discussion at Cannes Film Festival.
You mentioned in a Danish film magazine also your interest in the Nazi aesthetic, and you talked about that.
I really wanted to be a Jew, and then I found out that I was really a Nazi because my family was German, Hartmann.
Oh,
what can I say?
Yo, is that Kirsten Dunst?
I understand Hitler.
I understand Hitler. He was misunderstood. I can't do that accent. Did he say I understand Hitler? That's one of those things that you wanna think it, you don't say it, okay? If you have that thought, keep it inside, okay? Because now you're never gonna work in film again. Dude, Hollywood is just the most Jewish industry. You're never gonna work in Hollywood again, my friend. You've just been blacklisted. Look at the way Kirsten Dunst looked at you. She knows you're fucked. Oh, I am a Nazi. I love Hitler. What is that? I'm doing like an Asian German. Oh, I love a Hitler. Oh, you know that Hitler was misunderstood.
I think he did some wrong things. Yes, absolutely. But
I think he did some wrong things. No, that's Melania. I can't do the German accent. I'm just offending a whole ton of people. I'm sorry. I'm trying to imitate this specific guy, and it sounds like I'm imitating other people.
But I can see him sitting in his bunker in the end.
I can see him in his bunker at the end, and I love him. He's my father.
But there will come a point at the end of this. There will come. I will. No, I'm just saying that I think I understand the man. I understand much about him, and I sympathize with him a little bit. Yes, but come on, I'm not for the Second World War. I am, of course.
I sympathize with him a little. It's not the war. It's not the war that's the problem to most people. It's the the scoreboard. You know what I mean? Like the 6 million Jews that he killed, or some crazy number. You know, it's that part that makes it very, very difficult to sympathize with him. And if you do sympathize with him, like even after knowing all that shit, it's like what? Why are you director? Why ist you director of Hollywood?
Very much for Jews. No, not too much, because Israel is a pain in the ass. But
whoa. Actually, I don't know where I stand with that. Like, because if you say I support Israel, then people flame you, and if you say I don't support Israel, then people are like, oh, you hate the Jews, and it's like, listen, can I just? I don't know enough about the conflict that's going on over there. This guy obviously has a stronger opinion than me. My opinion is just, can't everyone just get along? I don't know why we have to blow each other up all the time. Anyways, Israel, pain in my ass, pain in my ears.
Still, how can I get out of this sentence?
By another question.
I am.
Here's your salvation.
Okay, I'm a Nazi.
Completely different note.
Was he? I think that was a joke at the end. I think he's just bad at talking to people. He's a director. He directs people. He's like, oh, I think Hitler wasn't that wrong. I think he was right about a lot of things. If somebody ever says that to you, run. Because they're going to find some reason to lock you up. Okay, here we go. Kids don't really know how to react when surprised by a video game character in real life. Was it Yoshi?
What about Lara Croft?
Oh, Lara.
In Tomb Raider.
Oh, Lara Croft? Oh, where was I for this? I would have, like, my little 10-year-old pants would have been creamed. Would have been a fucking bakery. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to edit that out.
The graphics have improved lots on that.
But come on, Angelina Jolie. Come on.
Would it be almost like she was in the room with you?
It actually almost looks like a real person in parts of it. It looks very good and very real.
In parts of it.
Okay. It's fairly unbelievable.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, word? Yo, that is a very, very tight shirt. Wow.
You can look around, Live. Come on.
two kids are just looking at her like, what? I don't think they don't like know how to react. I'm sure they're like creeped out. It's like, what is she doing just sneaking up on us? What is she doing? It is good Lara Croft cosplay though. It is really good Lara Croft cosplay. Why is her shirt like tight and rubber? I don't understand that.
Miss Lara Croft.
Wow. Okay, so this is feminist theater. I'm not sure what is being represented here, is what the caption says. Okay. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? What? What is she do? Why are they all jerking themselves off like they have penises? Is this like what? I'm gonna try to analyze this with my art student side of my brain. I'm not an art student, don't worry, but I always felt like in spirit I am. They're like jerking themselves off in the air, like air jerking, you know what I mean? And the singing isn't that bad. Like, while they jerk themselves off. Ooh. Oh my god, what the fuck is she doing? I don't get it. Here, these people believe this special yoga will lead humanity to world peace. I'm curious. We must find out.
Welcome you all to the demonstration of Maharishi's scientifically verified technology.
Is that PewDiePie? Oh, no, it's not. It sounded like him for a second in the voice.
To raise all aspects of individual life to an ideal level and to create permanent peace for the whole world.
The Yogic Flying Sutra.
Oh, what?
In this way, Maharishi had found a great shortcut.
So they got a bunch of mattresses laid down and lined up. Dude is cross-legged, bouncing across the mattresses, sitting down and bouncing like an angry kid throwing a tantrum. And this is yoga? I don't think this is yoga. That's the thing. I think this is just a way to see a bunch of boobies bounce, dude. I think you're just trying to see some bouncing boobs. Listen, man, I'm not gonna hate on the art. I'm not gonna hate on the profession here. You got a good thing going here. But this isn't yoga. You're scamming people. And these yoga instructors are teaching yoga when they correct women so many times of their posture with their using their hands. Anyways.
To the creation of perpetual peace for the human race. This small number of people, even just in their hotel room, quietly practicing together, would be enough to reduce the level of violence, the level of death and injury.
I don't think this is the way to world peace. I don't know. I don't know how. This is like some shit we did in gymnastics for like somebody's birthday party.
Level of war in that situation. Scientists had publicly lodged predictions of what would happen, and that included a reduction of war and terrorism, and all of these
yogic flying, that's what it's called,
were fulfilled. Use this technology, this yogic technology of yogic flying, and the whole dark misery of the last thousands of years will be a complete, just a distant memory for the human race. Thanks to group yogic flying.
Okay, so let's go through a couple of these Reddit, subreddit, crappy music. Imagine I'm in here. I'd be so sad.
The most attractive man in the universe presents his music video that will change your perception of reality.
Let's see it.
Excuse me? There will be the one man left standing.
Hello, ladies.
What?
I'm the best. And I have got a lot of girlfriends. So I'm about to have sex. If you wanna be my next bitch, you should get in the line.
The fuck is this?
Like when I feel like I can smell his breath.
That's the best now. What do I say, girl? I know that I'm the best. What do I say, girl? I know that I'm the best.
Why is the production of this video actually like really good? But the production of the music is not that bad, but like the song itself is absolutely dog shit. Absolute garbage. Garbage. Get out of here. That's a no from me. That's gonna be a no from me.
What do I say, girl? I know that I'm the best. What do I say, girl? I know that I'm the best. What do I say, girl? I know that I'm the best. What do I say, girl? I know that I'm the best. What do I say, girl? I know that I'm the best. What do I say?
This whole channel is gold mine.
So this is what Down with the Sickness sounds like originally, and then this is what they did.
Oh, so it's just like a cover? What? What?
Do you feel that?
It's not just a cover.
Oh, shit.
No. No. That's not what you can't go. Wah. Sorry, I fucked it up. Wah. Wah. I used to be able to do it when I was a skater. Wah. Buffering. Let me try one last time. Wah. Wah.
Let's fucking do it.
What
Generation K. We are the kids born between 1995 and 2002. Generation.
What? Okay.
District 12. Terrorism, technology, selfies.
What? Yeah, what? Terrorism, technology, selfies. You trying to be Billy Joel? South Korea, Marilyn Monroe. You just list a bunch of things going wrong in the world.
What are you trying
Terrorism,
to do
technology,
right
selfies.
Terrorism, technology, selfies.
Fire.
Terrorism, technology, selfies. Generation K. Generation September Vogue. Reality TV, Insta fame, and Snapchat games. And Kylie too.
What?
How is this a song? This isn't even a song, is it? TLC. The landfill of
Toddlers rap.
You guys help me welcome VIC.
No, it's a nigga. It's a nigga.
My name is Abby, and I'm the best. I like to shake my booty from east to west.
No, you're 6 years old.
Sassy.
And I know Lies Lander, and I like to shake my fanny.
I like to shake her fanny.
Why do they all want to shake their fanny? They're 6. Yeah, like this dude said, they're children. This is where all the pedos from the other videos where they get caught, they all got turned on through this show. Yeah, you shake that fanny. What fucking fanny? Kids don't have fannies.
What? You were 8 years old, girl. Fanny? British slang offensive vulva? What can you tell me about that? This guy followed me on Twitter, so I thought I would check his music out. It's Eric Cartman singing I Swear.
Oh no, is it me? Oh, thank God it's not. It's not.
Jesus, what is going on right now?
Please don't go. I will give you anything. Stay with me. No matter what you are.
Stop! Why are you doing that? Stop showing me your nipple.
From such until night, please hold me tight.
Why does he keep doing?
This makes me feel so much better about my music. Like, you don't even know how good this makes me feel. This is like a rush of endorphins seeing all the shitty music out there because here's the thing. Here's the thing about crappy music. It makes other musicians feel like they're doing a good job. It's true though. It's true. You know, I get my jollies doing this. What is it? It is Eric Cartman. Stop unzipping your sweatshirt. I don't want to see your nipple ever again. Okay, yeah. No, I'm done. I'm done with that. I don't want to know. I don't want to know about it. But what we're going to do, because we always end an episode like this with a relationship advice, you know? Let's do the same thing that we do. Alright. Let me find a good one. Alright, let's help this dude get out of a tough spot. I, 19 male, pulled up on my girlfriend, 18 female, in the back of a parking lot with her guy friend in her vehicle. My girlfriend told me she was running errands, and I went with my sister to drive her car back from where she bought it. On the way back to our house, we stopped for food at a restaurant. While I was eating, I got a text from my boss that I should have been at work, so I peeled out from the restaurant and look across the street and see my girlfriend's big lifted truck parked in the back of the parking lot. So I decide to go and say hi. I pull up next to the truck. Her guy friend rolls down the window and says, "What are you doing here?" It was at this point that my heart fell out of my chest. I told them I was across the street and saw the truck and came to say hi on my way to work. She said, "Come give me a kiss," and I told her I had to get to work. We haven't talked on the phone since. For additional context, they're parked in the farthest possible place from the store. This guy friend has told me he's in love with her, and I've been cheated on twice in the same situation. Am I freaking out for no reason? Dude, if I was in the back of a parking lot with some girl who said to my partner that she was in love with me, and my partner pulled up on that, I can guarantee you I would not survive. Okay? I would not survive. Because that's not cool. That's not cool. That is a deal breaker right there. She lied to you, dude. She could have said, "Oh, I'm going to hang out with so and so and go out to eat and chill and whatever," but she didn't. She lied to you and said she was running errands, and she went out with a dude who has explicitly told you that he is in love with her. And then that doesn't even, like, why are they in the car in the farthest back part of the parking lot? The only time I've done that is to have sex with a girl who has a boyfriend, okay? That is the only fucking time that I have done that. Am I proud of it? No, not at all. But that's what that is. So I'm telling you, cut it off. Cut it off. You're young, dude. You're 19. Find somebody that gives a shit, you know? Here's the top comment. If she lied to you about where she was and who she was with, she would lie to you about what she was doing with whoever she was with. The big issue here is trust. How will you trust her again to go out? You'll always be suspicious and resentful, and that's no way to be. And then another person, I'm sorry, it's time to jump her. Yeah, dude, like, I wouldn't stand for that. I wouldn't stand for that. As an adult now, the thing I'm talking about, when I was in a parking lot, I was in high school, and she had already broken up with the guy. So I'm just trying to sound like more of an asshole than I actually am, but I actually do have a conscience. So anyways, yeah, you can't, you can't cross that boundary of, like, being in a private place deep in a parking lot in a car in the dark with a dude who has explicitly said he likes you. That's kind of, like, very sus. So I think you gotta fucking cut it off, man. You want to be with somebody that's gonna be honest with you. That's a big thing. Okay? So there you go. That's what I have to say about that. Don't be like me in high school and disrespect people. So yeah, you gotta ditch her. You gotta ditch her. So that's that. That's very simple. Easier said than done, though. So whatever. I'm starving. I haven't eaten all day, so I gotta go do that. But thank you guys for listening to the Short News Podcast. I'm Alex Mador, and you can follow me at Alex_Madore. On Twitter, I will be there saying crazy things. Alright guys, it's been real. I love you, and I will see you in a couple of days. Peace.
It's really that time of year, and your team might finally do it. Or if you're a Rams fan, you might just want to book the trip now. This year, Super Bowl 56 is in Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium, February 13th. You can scour resellers to buy an overpriced ticket closer to the day, or you can lock in the Super Bowl experience of a lifetime now with our friends at On Location. True 50-yard line seats, only available with On Location. An invite to celebrate on the field with the champs. On Location, yes. You want to craft a perfect confetti angel like I did? Go to the game with On Location. And it's not just about gameplay. From dinner with NFL legend Marcus Allen to pregame parties featuring acoustic sets for Wyclef, the official hospitality partner of the NFL is offering the most exclusive ticket packages available. Want to know how? Visit onlocationexp.com/SB56 or search Super Bowl On Location. That's right. Search Super Bowl On Location. Make the trip of a lifetime. It's your shot. Take it.